Oh, here we are at the Gateway Pundit. Residents of East Palestine, Ohio, blast Biden for claiming he has been too busy to visit. You know, if I was a resident of Palestine, I wouldn't want Biden to visit, because one of three things would happen. First, he'd probably trip down a flight of stairs, or up a flight of stairs. Two, he'd probably say some mumbled jargon that you can't even understand. Or three, he would completely forget where he was. Just saying. Alright, getting into the article. People living in East Palestine, Ohio recently slammed Joe Biden for failing to visit the area months after the disastrous train derailment there. Though Trump visited the town way back in February, Biden, however, said a few days ago that he has just been too busy despite the fact that he has been on vacation for most of the summer. Who can blame these people for being upset? Well, I hate to say it, but I can. I mean, it's Biden. What can you expect? Residents of East Palestine are responding harshly after President Joe Biden claimed his schedule was too busy to visit the area, as promised. Well, that's different. I mean, if he promised to visit, that's a whole other thing, as opposed to just not having time. If he made a promise, and he broke the promise, then yeah, that's bad. The small community in Ohio was the site of a devastating chemical spill and explosion in February that captivated the nation. Yeah, for about, a couple of days, and then it was out of the media cycle. Yet 7 months later, despite promising to make a trip there early on, the president has still not followed through. So yeah, if he made a promise and he's not keeping the promise, the best thing you can do, don't vote for him. That's pretty much all you can do, actually. At this point, I don't even care if Biden comes. He has already insulted us. East Palestine resident Jamie Wallace told Fox and Friends. Guest host Nicola Safir, probably said the name wrong. We are here. We are still sick. We do have unmet needs. We need to have representation at this hearing that's coming up in East Palestine. When our politicians come in, they meet with very cherry-picked groupings. Yeah? Because they want to make sure people don't say the wrong stuff of the community, and it's not representation of most of us that are still suffering, still in hotels, still relocated, Wallace said. I don't care. This is not a red issue. It's not a blue issue. This is an issue of human lives. Well, I think they care more about Ukraine, unfortunately. And it can happen to every single person watching this that has a railroad track within 30 miles. You know this is about human lives. So I'm just gonna throw it in there. Do politicians even care about human lives? You know? Other than their own. You don't know. Just my thoughts on it. Anyway, continuing. This guy has actively not shown any compassion or moral value to anything. Emotionally, physically, he hasn't shown up, and there has been no help for us economically or with our residents, East Palestine resident DJ Yokley said. It's really frustrating to see him go and say he has been too busy for people that literally put him in office. Again, you voted for him, he got your vote. Give it a few years till he needs votes again, then he'll come around. Well, these are just my opinions. I was flipping through Gateway Pundit and I saw this East Palestine article. I hadn't heard of it in a while, so I figured I'd make this video. Well, take care out there in Clown World.